Good day, Pisces Collective. I am Sarah B, and you're tuning in to Just Be Tarot. Thank you for your amazing energy. Thank you for hanging out with me, and thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel, and also hitting that notification bell. That will let you know when I am going live or posting new readings. I was just shuffling for the overall energy for the Pisces Collective and their greatest good for January 2025. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. I'll get one more card to go ahead and get started with this energy. Thank you. Get one more card to go ahead and get started. Thank you. Okay, so we have the celebration and the past. So I feel like you have overcome something from the past recently. Maybe you have put something behind you and you're finally decided that chapter is closed and you have, you know, left it on good terms in that closure. So this might be you closing your past, and it's time to celebrate that win. And it is a win. Closing any door on something that has been a hurdle for you is a win for you. And I just was telling another reading, you know, celebrate the little things, celebrate the little wins in your life. It's going to be a year of change. Lots of change is going to be happening, and it's going to be interesting to see how people take hold of these changes and discover themselves through these changes. I feel like I've been saying changes for the last 3 or 4 months, but it's just, you know, you could feel it coming as an energy reader, and you just know that it's not going to stop. And it's just about here, and this year is going to be a lot for some. And for others, they're going to have to open their minds and open their hearts and open their souls and adjust to these changes taking place. It's not going to be easy. Certainly, maybe not the hardest thing you've ever had to do, but certainly not the easiest. So this is just putting the past behind you and celebrating the little things is going to be monumentous is the word I heard. So those little things are going to seem monumentous this year or in the coming months. All right, so don't be afraid to celebrate any little thing you have coming. You know, little wins are important wins. Don't forget that. It doesn't matter how big or small they are. If they're important to you, then they're important. And putting the past behind you. And this could be, if you haven't done that already, then you might have to work on that. So if you haven't done that and are celebrating that you've done that, then that needs to be done. This is a dark moon. So you're needing to deal with your dark self. You're needing to dig up and understand why you're feeling the way you do. Why the struggle seems so real sometimes. And yeah, is it hard? Abso-freaking-lutely. But it's what made us who we are. Why we are who we are. Pulling up those roots. It's scary and emotional, but it's healing at the same time. And so when you feel triggers or something doesn't feel comfortable, instead of repressing them and saying I'll deal with them later, you can just tuck them away because you already know why. And you don't have to delve down too far to understand that. And you have that coping system that's right there. because you've drugged them up and now you can align with them. They don't have to be the enemy anymore. All right, so let's move on to our tarot deck. And I am shuffling for the Pisces Collective and their greatest good for January 2025. Spirit, what messages does the Pisces Collective need to hear for 2025? There's a thunderstorm going on right now. I am sick and healing. Well, I'm not sick. I am now on medicine and I am healing. So I'm getting there. And a thunderstorm's going on. So who knows? Who knows what kind of reading this will be? The light source went out in my previous reading, so that I was recording. So just an FYI. Lots of fun times here at Just Be Tarot. Oops. I just had to pick up one that landed on the floor. Here I'm shuffling for the Pisces Collective. What do they need to know for their greatest good? Thank you, thank you. Ooh. Okay, yeah, so when I say change, I meant change, right? But you actually got the Tower card out here. So this is a huge change for you. Something might be like sweeping you off your feet type of change. Unexpected. And I'm so sorry if you're going through this already, but this is not going to be a good change for you. It's going to be the type of change that, like I said, rips the carpet from under your feet. And that came through as very powerful for me because the Ten of Pentacles came out first and the High Priestess in reverse. But it's like that came out as the most powerful card for me. Ten of Pentacles is like you might be doing well financially, which is amazing. Congratulations. You might even inherit something or go into some kind of investment with somebody to make money. But yeah, so you're doing well financially. Putting all your pentacles where they need to be. But something's creeping up. So and it just says, like, I'm just hearing, no matter how financially fluid you are, it doesn't mean that things don't happen to people who are able to get themselves out. Like, you're able to get yourselves out faster, but I worry about when I pull this Tower card for people. Like, I'm not just saying, like, these things like, oh, there's going to be, like, I worry that I'm saying this to you. Okay, and something may happen to you, like, or your situation, to disrupt your life. And I know that happens. It happens to everybody. But I do worry when I pull this card because I know that you're going to make it out okay. Especially if you have the means to. But there's a lot of times when I know there's people who don't have the means to, and I'm still pulling this card out for them, and there's stuff that's going to happen, and I can see it coming, and there's nothing that there is. You have free will to stop it. That's the thing. Like, whatever this energy is, everybody can change their path. They just have to do a thing. We got to figure out what it is that needs to change before this big blow up happens, and then change it before it happens. Now we have the High Priestess in reverse. Now, when the High Priestess is in reverse, it's saying, speak up. The High Priestess energy is usually very quiet, intuitive, takes it all in. It's about listening, paying attention. But when High Priestess is in reversed, she's saying, you need to speak up about something. Something isn't right. So there might be something that you need to speak up about to avoid this Tower from happening. This could be somebody in your energy, somebody living with you, somebody who is in your space. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. And then the Nine of Wands in the upright. You are committed to doing the same thing over and over again. You're in this fight for the long haul. Is that good? Is that bad? You tell me. You're giving your loyalty. You're in this fight for the long haul. But is this fight worth it? Is this fight something that you want to give? Is this fight worthy of your energy anymore? This is a fight that you've been dealing with time and time and time again, saying, you know what, babe, okay, one more try. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Okay, one more try. Next time you do this, you're done. How many times have you had to say that? How many times have you iced over something huge that shouldn't be iced over? I'm just speaking out loud. Some things can't stay in a position of repetitiveness because they're hurtful to you. But in this situation, that's what I'm seeing. Repetitiveness. That is just putting hurt on yourself. And if that doesn't change, if you don't change that situation, it's going to blow up. That could be the situation we're talking about. If it doesn't change, the universe is going to make it change. And then you're wishing you would have made a change. If I had only, well, I told you what was coming. What else does the Eight of Swords? You feel like you're stuck. You're the only one holding yourself back. She feels bound. She feels like she's stuck. But she can change the situation at any given moment. She's free. Any given moment, she can walk away from the situation. She doesn't see herself as that strong person. She's in her head. She feels stuck. What else do we have for our Pisces collective? There are safe places for you to go if you feel like you have nowhere to go, no one to talk to. There are safe places. Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is about leaving the past behind. Knight of Wands. Starting something new, a new adventure, being spontaneous about something. Page of Cups. New love, new life. Putting your heart on the line for something. Risking, taking that risk. That new love kind of... And it doesn't have to be romantic love, but it's about new relationships and meeting somebody for the first time and just being like really excited because they have the same ambitions and goals, and there's so much in common that you didn't think anybody else was as weird as you are, but there is somebody as weird as you are. It's like that exciting moment when you feel like a bond with somebody that you never thought you'd have with anybody. That's what I'm getting here. Moving on, the excitement, the spontaneity. But you have to break free first. Ugh, Pisces. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to shuffle for the concluding message. And thank you for letting me be your safe place and coming back every month. I do appreciate you guys. So much love for you. All right, Spirit. Concluding message for the Pisces Collective. Pisces Collective. Shuffling for Pisces. Okay. Number 30. We have ringing the bells. And let me tell you what. Before I even read this card, I have bells all over my house right now. I mean, granted, we just got through Christmas, and it's between Christmas and New Year's when I'm recording this. So, yes, but I mean, like, these bells are up all year round. Like, and I just noticed, it's just brought to my attention by my son who came over for Christmas, and he's just like, there's a lot of bells happening, but they're for a reason. Okay, so it says here, ring thy bell to cast them out, ring thy bell and dance about. Swirl the sounds amidst the winds, nowhere to hide, for all will ring. Bells and Yule go hand in hand. They're used to create music. You'll often find a Santa or two swinging around, and bells are always attached to sleighs. They are genuinely joyous, but can be used for more than simple musical instruments. Bells also raise energy to increase rituals and the effectiveness of spells while cleansing negative energy to drive away malicious spirits. It's essential to keep your home's energy clear all year long, but essentially during the winter season when you spend more time indoors with loved ones. Energy tends to hide in dark places and dusty corners that haven't seen a full day's sun in some time. And like your space, the soul can be full of tiny pockets of low vibrational energy that may not realize are there. The same goes for everyday living. There could be people in your life who are full of low vibrations that you're so used to having them in the background that you simply haven't noticed in a while. You have pulled ring the bell because something distressing in your life and you are being called to banish it. It could be a person or an object or even a place. It could be what comes to mind first is bothering you will be what comes to mind first that is bothering you will be the cause. Perhaps you're holding on to something from a past relationship that makes you sad. Or you could be the friend who, despite how much you love them, brings you down a little when they're around. It may not seem like a big deal, but your energy takes a hit every time you're in the presence of low vibrational company. You are being guided to slowly and lovingly banish this person or thing from your life. If it's an object, it may be time to donate or recycle it. If it's time with this person or explaining how you feel so that they may change, as you clear this energy from your life, your vibrations will rise and call more joy to you. So sometimes when you release somebody from your life who is low vibrational and they ask you why, and hopefully you're able to give them an honest answer if you love them and care about them, then they take that as a call to work on themselves. I know a lot of people who have done that and have come back into my life and are a very good friend, and they thank me because if I hadn't brought that to their forefront, then they may not have known it. They might not have been aware that, maybe what they're doing in their thoughts and what they're doing isn't bringing good energy. So, if you need to do that, hopefully they will come back to you, or you'll be able to reconnect when you're on the same level. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for clicking on like and subscribing to my channel, and also hitting that notification bell that will let you know when I'm going live or posting new readings. All right, and I hope you guys have a happy and prosperous new year. Thank you, Pisces.